Many years ago, a great injustice stole everything from me.
Hello guys, in this video we will feature our selections of the finest new web series that were launched in the February of 2024, helping you identify the best current entertaining shows. These listed shows are among the best new shows on HBO Max, Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV+, Netflix, Hulu, and other platforms, and you should consider adding them to your next watch list. And these selections cover multiple genres, from action to sci-fi to crime and thrillers, so there's something for every viewer's taste. Additionally, let us know in the comments area how many new shows you watched in 2024 and which one you liked most. Welcome to Universe. Number 10, Constellation.
Do you have hallucinations?
Mama?
Yeah.
If Homecoming and Severance were to have a baby, Constellation might be it. The girl with the dragon tattoos Numi Rapace stars in this mind-bending psychological thriller as Jo, an astronaut who has spent much time in space. When she returns to Earth following a disastrous event, however, she discovers that nothing is right. Parts of her life are missing entirely, there are things about her and her home that don't make sense, and she can't figure out what's going on. Filled with action, dark moments, and sinister stories of space travel, Jo on her journey to reclaim a life she lost. The series also stars Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul actor Jonathan Banks and Oppenheimer's James Darcy.
Mama?
Where is she?
Number 9, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
What is it that you two do?
We're software engineers.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith is an American spy television series created by Francesca Sloan and Donald Glover. Glover also stars in a lead role alongside Maya Erskine. Inspired by the 2005 film of the same name, the series premiered on February 2, 2024, on Amazon Prime Video. John, Brad Pitt, and Jane Smith, Angelina Jolie, a couple in a stagnating marriage, live a deceptively mundane existence. However, each has been hiding a secret from the other. They are assassins working for adversarial agencies. When they are both assigned to kill the same target, Benjamin Dan's Adam Brody, the truth comes to the surface. Finally free from their cover stories, they discover that they have been assigned to kill each other, sparking a series of explosive attacks.
What do you think happens if we fail?
Our marriage?
Our mission?
Number 8, Star Wars: The Bad Batch Season 3.
Secure her in a cell. Omega's been waiting for us a long time.
Aside from Star Wars Visions, The Bad Batch may be the best show Star Wars has had in its Disney Plus era. This animated series follows the story of Clone Force 99, aka the Bad Batch, a group of clone troopers with genetic mutations that make them particularly suited for the tasks nobody else can get done. But when the Republic falls, they have a choice to make. In this third and final season, the consequences of their choices are no longer escapable. The Bad Batch, all members voiced by D. Bradley Baker, have to rescue Omega, Michelle Ong, a young female clone that the group rescued from Kamino in the fall of the Republic, from the clutches of an Imperial scientist. And they are going to have company. In the trailer for Season 3 it's revealed that Asajj Ventress, Nika Futterman, has returned.
Yeah, coming. For all of you.
Number 7, Halo Season 2.
Know that I am. Death.
Halo is one of many recent entries in the growing list of shows based on video games. The military sci-fi series is set in the 26th century and follows humans in conflict with the Covenant, an alien race that threatens their existence. Combining both action-based and character-driven storylines, Halo premiered its first season in March 2022 and is finally returning for a second, starring stars Pablo Schreiber, American Gods, as Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, while Jen Taylor reprises her role from the video game as the AI construct known as Cortana. Season 1 of Halo was met with mixed reviews, with some critics calling it derivative of superior sci-fi series, but others love the faithfulness to the source material video game, albeit with risky pivots taken in the storyline.
And I do not see surrender. You will not make the stand alone.
Number 6, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The world needs the Avatar.
It may not be the first time we've seen a live-action Avatar, The Last Airbender, but Netflix's forthcoming adaptation may well be its best rendition yet. The series will follow the same events presented in the 2005 animated action-adventure, set in an Asiatic, war-torn world where certain people can bend one of the four classical elements: water, earth, fire, and air. Aang is the Avatar, the only one capable of bending all the elements, and is destined to bring peace to the world from the Fire Nation. With his new companions Katara and Sokka, Aang sets out to master the elements while being pursued by the exiled Fire Nation Prince Zuko, who seeks to regain his honor by capturing the Avatar.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
Number 5, Tokyo Vice Season 2.
What do you love most about your job?
I'd say the unpredictability of it. Never knowing what's coming next.
Dropping us back into the crime-riddled, neon-blitzed streets of Japan, Tokyo Vice serves as the perfect escape from the mundane as the titular Jake Adelstein, played by Ansel Elgort, once more attempts to navigate the seedy underworld ruled by the Yakuza. Returning cast members, like Rachel Keller's Samantha and Rinko Kikuchi's Emi Maruyama, bring a natural spice to the screen, but most exciting of all is the resurfacing of Detective Hiroto Katajiri, expertly portrayed by Ken Watanabe. Shinzo Tozawa still wields control over his part of the Yakuza empire despite Adelstein uncovering the mountain of corruption underpinning his reign. The two will once more clash in an epic standoff that sees the American expat Jurno going toe-to-toe in a war of attrition with one of the most powerful and deadly criminal masterminds as Tozawa himself fights to survive a debilitating liver disease.
When we do our jobs, there are consequences. Be careful. Don't try and be a hero.
Number 4, Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 12.
That's what happens when people have sex. They say, I love you. You're very special.
People talk like that?
Yeah.
Men do that?
In the Atlanta-based episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 12 on February 4th, Larry David ventures to the South at the behest of his friend Leon for a Valentine's Day getaway. However, Larry's New York sensibilities clash with Southern customs, leading to a series of comedic misadventures. Meanwhile, back in Los Angeles, Larry's absence triggers chaos among his friends, Cheryl, Susie, and Jeff. As Valentine's Day approaches, Larry navigates the Atlanta dating scene, encountering quirky characters along the way. The episode reaches its climax at a lavish Valentine's Day gala, where Larry's attempts at romance result in escalating mishaps. Ultimately, Larry returns to Los Angeles, reflecting on the absurdity of his southern escapade as he braces for more comedic chaos ahead.
Very sorry to hear about your father. Father-in-law, but thank you. Well, that's, it's a little better. Your dad's still alive? Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
Number 3, This Is Me Now, a love story.
Not all love stories have a happy ending.
Time's up. Let's pick this back up next week.
Nobody is quite sure how to classify Jennifer Lopez's movie, timed to come out the same day as her first studio album in a decade, This Is Me Now. It seems to be part biographical drama, part documentary, part romantic comedy/fantasy, and possibly also a visual album. Amazon claims it's nothing you've ever seen from Jennifer Lopez. She stars in it, as does husband Ben Affleck, with Tony Bellissimo, Derek Hough, and Trevor Jackson playing her exes. Sofia Vergara and Keke Palmer are also involved. There's a motorcycle crash, a sex addiction intervention, and therapy sessions from Fat Joe.
When someone asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, my answer was always in love.
Number 2, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live.
I have to keep trying. I won't stop. I'm getting there. I'm getting home.
If you're still a fan of the Walking Dead franchise, you know that this spin-off is the most anticipated one to be released since the original ended its run in 2022. Rick Grimes was presumed to be dead, but fans know he was carted to safety by Jotties. His whereabouts were, for a long time, unknown. Now that his wife, Michonne, is convinced he's still alive, she's on the hunt to reunite with her husband and bring him home to their kids. The journey won't be easy, but fans who know anything about the power couple know there's no challenge too difficult for Michonne to take on.
We're the last light of the world. You have to know that. This is not the answer. It must end.
Number 1, Shōgun.
I alone will tell you the truth. Death is the only punishment here.
The The story kicks off when a European ship is found stuck on the shores of a fishing village in Japan. But its captain, English sailor John Blackthorne, has secrets and knowledge which could help Lord Yoshii Toranaga overcome his own enemies. To work together, they must work with translator Lady Mariko, who is a mysterious gal from a noble yet disgraced family. With bigger forces at play, Lady Mariko must prove her allegiance to the Lord to overcome her disgraced family line. Shōgun is a fictionalized telling of historical figures, while John Blackburn is a made-up dude. He's based on William Adams, the first ever Englishman to reach Japan. This dude eventually became an actual samurai and advisor to Tokugawa Ieyasu, the guy that Lord Yoshii Toranaga was based on.
Because death can come for us at any moment.